Welcome back to A Tale of Three Cabins. I'm down here in southern Ohio for about 5 days, just doing a little bow hunting. The weather is beautiful, good dry spell. It's in the high 60s today, almost 70 degrees. And looks like the rut's going on down here. So, got a few friends with me. Come check out, see what's going on.
So I arrived on a Sunday. I got here a little early so I could open up the cabin, get things cleaned up a little bit. On my way down, and during the time we were down here the first day, there was a high wind warning, and it definitely took its toll. This is after the fact, but it took down 3 of these poles. A couple trees came down, and needless to say, in southern Ohio, the power goes out pretty easy, and usually stays out for quite a while. We had heat from the wall heater that uses propane. I used that little lantern that was a decoration on the wall. We put some oil in there and then had a candle. But for the most part, we kind of had just a quaint, quiet evening in the cabin. The stove also worked, so we had some beef stew that was pre-made, so that all worked out.
13 to 3 or 13 to 6.
Things chilled down pretty good for the evening, dropped down into the high 20s, a little bit of snow flurries. The weather's supposed to be a little bit better tomorrow though. My first hunt was the following afternoon. I kind of enjoy the afternoon hunts better. I don't have to get up at 5:30 in the morning, go sit in a tree stand and kind of freeze my butt off for the first couple hours of the morning. I probably only needed to bring an anvil with me rather than a bow and arrow, but this one's kind of small, still too young for the freezer. The rest of the afternoon was pretty uneventful. The deer are pretty scarce still. It's still kind of breezy today, and I think that's kind of keeping sightings down. Deep frying a turkey will be a first here at hunting camp. John brought down a 16-pound turkey. Nick brought down his turkey fryer. According to the directions or online directions, it's about 48 minutes for this turkey from start to finish once we get it in the oil.
Dip it in there with your hand, John, and hold it.
Yeah, use that hook. What could go wrong with that? Remind me to cut the tips off the wings. Little bastard don't grab the holes. Thank you.
Got it? The temperature of the oil should be up around 370 to 380, and then once the turkey gets in there, it's got to hover around 350. We shut the burner off, but the oil temperature is up around 380. Now, unless you want the fire department to show up here, you want to put it in nice and slow.
Make sure it doesn't overflow there. Lighter again. Somebody got a lighter again? Relight it? You got a lighter to relight it?
Lighter again. Relight the oil.
Probably one in the garage. little bit more, or just go ahead. Dump it all in? Yep. Is it already soaked somebody oil in it? Put some rocks in it. When it's all done, we're just gonna go right to the fire.
Possibility. That can be fair. What's that saying?
Low 5, 200-ish.
Say about that?
We love it. I especially like the fans.
Oh, look at that. Picture perfect. Good man. Huh? I was going to say put that back in, but you don't have to.
Really?
What? All in all, it turned out to be a great meal. We had some leftovers for sandwiches later on in the week, so it worked out perfect.
What could go wrong?
I picked up what they call a stall mat from Tractor Supply, and this is 3 feet by 4 feet. It's pretty thick rubber, about 1/2 inch thick, and I thought it'd be nice to place in the bed of my UTV. It's 3 by 4 feet. I thought I could put it down and
It's a good idea.
protect the bottom of the bed. Nobody will ever know. This one was $25. Tractor Supply also makes a larger one that's 4 by 6, and I believe that's around $46. See if our tailgate closes. Yeah, I think it came out good over there. A few odds and ends to do around the camp here before we head up for the afternoon. Did the I took it out and put it in my drink holder, but it wouldn't take much. So the winds had died down, and today definitely seemed like a better day for sighting deer. I'm in a different stand today, but I don't know what it is. They seem to like to walk directly underneath me. I have a few of them around me right now, and they seem very interested on something that's happening down the hill below where we can't see. Now I know what all the ruckus was about. Fortunately, it happened all too fast, and I really didn't have anything to stop him in his tracks. I think he was pretty much set on one thing. All in all, it was a good afternoon hunt. A lot to see, a lot of activity going on, and I don't need to take something every time I go hunting. I enjoy just sitting out there, enjoying the scenery, and watching the sun go down. Been getting quite frosty overnight, but it's been warming up in the afternoons, like I said, up in the 60s and close to 70 degrees. It's a good time to maybe take the UTV and the ATV for a ride. I need to run some of the gas out of it because it's still got gas from when I bought it in July. Back to the next afternoon hunt. We just noticed that where we park our ATV and UTV on top of the hill here, there's a nice scrape and a nice rub, and I bet you it belongs to that guy that I saw yesterday. Well, it was a great 5 days down here. The weather was gorgeous. It's going to be another gorgeous day today. Yesterday it reached about 71 degrees, and today it's going to hit the same high. But it's time to go. We got to take off. Our water tank is getting a little lower over there, so we're going to hope that we get some rain. between the next time we come down, which will probably be shortly after Thanksgiving. Appreciate you for watching these videos. I hope you subscribe and enjoy them, and keep an eye on us. Take care.